Mic stand, amp, guitar, husband.
See.
Close the door.
That you didn't want the claws on that umbrella.
Did you just break my umbrella?
Probably.
Oh my god. Oh, well.
That's what you get for standing there watching me trying to close the fucking door with my feet and not helping.
You know, I'm trying to laugh, but really inside I feel like having a mental breakdown. But you can't really do that when you have kids. Because, yeah, hashtag first world problems. You know, they say it comes in threes.
What?
Oh, I know what the next thing will be.
The
Not
next
with
thing.
you, it doesn't.
What do you mean? What comes in threes?
Bad things.
Well, I guess so, but the thing is, if you have a saying like that, then when something bad happens, you just look for anything that you think is bad, and you're like, and the time frame can be quite close together, and you're like, oh, it came in threes. But there were four things. No, that one wasn't so bad. This one, it was this three. Or, well, there are only two. No, this little thing happened as well that was bad.
Just making a joke.
See, so your sense of humour is not that good.
It's just something Mum would say in this situation, you know? She'd be saying, what's gonna frickin' happen next? It comes in threes, you know? They didn't go to the rooms that they knew where nothing was. It was like they knew where everything was. And they came at, like, a perfect time, because... So Mum and Dad are on the phone to Emma, and Mum's right, real upset. And it goes to her, wow, you know, I guess the good point you can find in this is that you were going to sell your stuff anyway, so now it's all done for you. And I was like, yeah, but that's the thing, is they were going to keep the stuff that they cared about, like all of Mum's jewellery and her clothes and their computer. Dad's going to be so sad that he can't see Song Sunday anymore.
Does your mum not have her phone?
They don't have internet. They broke their modem. It's smashed up on the floor. It's just... You've got to be really desperate to rob someone's house, eh? Like, that's so scummy. Like, who does that? Like, people who can't be bothered working? Or like, people who aren't mature enough to deal with things in an adult way. Like that's, I mean, most people would probably agree that robbing someone is like, it sounds like something a little kid would do. Like, he took my favourite pen out of my pencil case and so I'm gonna steal his eraser or something, you know? But just on a larger scale. Like, who can't deal with their internal issues enough that they go and rob somebody? Obviously young-minded people. So, sorry to be a downer, but that's just... I had to get that out there because it was all bottled up inside me. And I do have more rage. I shall empty all of my rage at karate, I think. That's the only way that I can think of to get all my anger out in a good, healthy way, is to do karate. Anyway, let's enjoy the rest of the day. someone who was listening bought us a sandwich. Yay! Our kitties! Hi, Riff!
Really good to be able to come out.
I know, you haven't come in ages. No.
Puppy trust and skin deep. Choose their love as new mistakes. Falling child.
Yummy! You sip it. Up the straw. Look, your sister's drinking it too. Yay! You have it. You have it. He had one sip. I don't think he likes it. But it's a different flavour because he's only ever had milk and water. So it's probably really sweet.
I was just thinking what song is doing.
Our whole family is here. Minus Grandpa.
Is it the Grand Canyon?
He's at the Grand Canyon, just a little bored.
London's a wonderful bar.
River loves listening to music, watch him.
Digging for gold in the street. At least when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at the digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be in the place where the dark moor sweeps down to the sea.
Deja vu. That's deja vu. That's deja vu. That's deja vu.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like I've been here before. That's deja vu. I feel like I've been here before. Yeah. That's deja vu.
Are you reading a book, River? I think the people that are moving in next door have little children. Do you? Hi, children. Say hello to the children.
They aren't there anymore.
No, to the camera, children. To the children that will watch you, if there's any children that will watch you.
I don't.
Like your cousins or Pippi. Maybe Pippi might watch you. Say hi, Pippi.
Hi, Pepe.
Pippi is Iris' little friend who lives down the road. And she's about to have a little brother. Won't that be cool? River will have a friend to play with too. The other day Iris goes to me, Mum, I love you so much. I love Dad the most, but I love you so much.
I love you. I love Dad the most. I love you so much.
And now she thinks it's hilarious. Just had a little yogurt explosion.
Is that what you call it?
Yep. While making a smoothie, so I had to change my clothes because I got covered in yogurt. So now I'm going to go get more yogurt because I really want that smoothie. So, take 2 of making a smoothie for myself. I made Daniel one. Well, it was for me, but then I thought, oh, you know what? He'd like one of these. So I gave it to him. Because I'm kind. Yum. Daddy and his son are sleeping.
Your BK frozen favorites are back.
Where's Iris? She just comes outside without letting me know. Oh, she's hanging out washing. So, time to do some more housework, I guess. As always. You're so immature. That sounded so like
immature.
You're so immature. At the farmer's market today. Oh, don't do that, Daniel.
Do what?
Tickle me, don't tickle me. At the farmer's market, At the farmer's market today, this woman came past to put money.
Okay, go.
At the farmer's market today, this woman came past to put money into the thing, and she put the money in it, and I don't think she kind of like saw me. I was kind of standing off to the side. I hadn't really started singing it. She put this money into the case, and then she looked up at Daniel, and she was like, like this really awkward wink, like looked at him and kind of like did like he did like a little bow, and like she almost did like a little curtsy, and she was like.
It was funny.
Like that time that gay guy gave you a note.
Yeah, it wins.
That was so good. One time, when Daniel was at Wynn's, when we were living up in Mangawai looking for jobs, this guy at the, what was it, like a meeting type thing that you had? Seminar? Yeah. Like a seminar? It was at like the seminar thing, and this guy like slips Daniel a note, and it said, hey, you're hot if you fancy, what did he say, like, if you swing that way, here's my number. Yeah. And gave Daniel this note, and the when they were left the seminar, the lady that was running the seminar was like, oh, you like, Daniel was laughing or something, and the lady in the seminar was like, oh, yeah, I saw him give you that, what was it? And Daniel showed it to her, and she was like blushing and confused and couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Yep, there are some pretty straightforward people out there. And a lot of the times when we're playing at like the Hastings Farmers Market, sometimes Daniel will get cards from women, and they'll say like, because a lot of people think that we're brother and sister, and so they don't know that we're married, and they always go, oh, here's my, like they put in their card, like there was a doctor once, she put in her card, she was like, I didn't have a piece of paper, all I had was my business card, and it was like Dr. whatever, and she wrote, hey, if you're single and keen for for to go out to dinner with me. Here's my number and stuff, and all sorts of things like that. And it's just so hilarious. I've kept them all. They're
Really?
Yeah. They're
Oh,
really
God.
funny. They're so cute, and like all the ones that we get from like kids
She's
and
like,
stuff.
if you ever need a checkup.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I might end today's vlog here because I've got so much to do. I don't really have time to vlog the rest of the day. If you liked this video, please subscribe and share a like for this video and this channel. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.
I can see them all around, shining brightly for us to count. Stargazing, you and me, it's my favorite memory. You're my one and only dad, the first love I ever had. And though I'm bigger now, I'm still your little girl. Oh, Daddy, I love